Hello, folks. We've got some updates on the new Steven Spielberg movie. Now, I am hyped for this film. You know, I've been waiting a long time for a new UFO movie to be made by Steven Spielberg. Let's face it, he's the GOAT. So we've got a bit of an update. I'm going to share a few clips. Some of the clips have been out a couple of months now, but we've got an update now that this is finished. The production is finished, and I think it's wrapped up. The filming's done, and it's due to be released June the 12th, 2026. So let's take a look at this. .com. So Steven Spielberg's new sci-fi movie wraps filming. This was on June the 22nd, 2025. So it's 3 days ago. This is a new update. Steven Spielberg and screenwriter David Koepp are back at it again. The longtime collaborators, whose history includes Jurassic Park, have quietly wrapped production on their latest project, a currently untitled sci-fi film that's already stirring curiosity despite the tight lid being kept on the plot. I'm pretty sure it was called The Disc, and then there's rumors that it was called, then changed to Disclosure. So, I think it says that further down here. Koepp recently spoke to Deadline while promoting Jurassic World Rebirth, where he offered a few breadcrumbs about the new Spielberg film, emphasis on few. When asked if the movie has a title, Koepp replied, "Not that we're talking about, not that we've released. However, there have been two potential titles circulating, The Disc and Disclosure." I'd prefer Disclosure, but I don't think that's going to be the name. I think it's going to be something. Put in the comments what you think. What name could we have for this film? Probing Time? I don't know. It's got to be something, right? According to Koepp, filming wrapped roughly 3 weeks ago, and the movie is set to hit theaters on June the 12th, 2026. As for those persistent UFO rumors, Koepp dodged. I hope I'm saying, is it Koepp? Dodged the question, instead teasing what Spielberg does so brilliantly is combine grand spectacle with real emotional truth. It's a very emotional experience, this movie. It better not be a lovey-dovey one. Interestingly, Koepp revealed the idea came straight from Spielberg himself, who apparently wrote a 50-page treatment before handing it off to Koepp for full scripting. He was as involved as I've ever seen him on any movie I've written for him to direct. So he's hyped for this than Spielberg, it seems. He's hyped. He wants this. He's been told to me. He's been dragged into the underground base and said, "Listen, you need to do a film. It's about time now. Listen, you did the stupid ET one. It was that's a brilliant movie, by the way. I don't know why I say it's stupid. Now this is it. This is the one." The cast is stacked. Emily Blunt, Josh O'Connor, Colin Firth, Eve Hewson, Coleman Domingo, and Wyatt Russell. I didn't even know Kurt Russell's son was an actor until I heard about him being in this movie. No idea. Are all aboard, but naturally there's zero info on who's playing what. Wyatt Russell will be the main guy, I'm telling you now. I wonder if it's got anything to do with his story, because he was the one that he was being flown by his dad, Kurt Russell, to his girlfriend's house, and it was his dad, Kurt Russell, that witnessed the formation of lights, Phoenix, Arizona, in 1997. If you don't know about that, you know there's a clip online about it. I might share it in this video if I can get to it. He shared it. He spoke about it on a British news, a British morning TV show, and an evening UK TV show. I think it's maybe Graham Norton as well, something like that. I'm pretty sure it's something like that. But I'll find it for you. O'Connor recently compared the film to old school Spielberg, name checking E.T. and Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Yes, that's what we want. We want to go back to the old school. None of this new old school is the best. Yes, it's like a sci-fi. Well, I don't know. I'm not supposed to say. Just tell us. It does harken back to maybe a different tone than what he's done lately. Something he's used to do. Something he used to do that he hasn't done for a bit. Lips are dry, man. Spielberg's last film was 2022's Fabelmans. I've not seen that film, so I can't say if that was any good. The most personal statement of his career, which garnered positive reviews, and I maybe need to watch that film then. This came after another critically acclaimed film, 2021's West Side Story. I've not seen that either. which itself was a 7-time Oscar. I need to see that film then as well, though. Well behind with it. So yeah, that's the update there. So it's coming out June the 12th, 2022. So we've got any clips here? We have got a couple of clips. Now this is on Vetted, hosted by Patrick. So I'm just going to share a little bit of this clip here. This is going to show. Let me make this big screen. That'll be better for you. Crazy, right? That they were filming this in New Jersey, and all those New Jersey drones makes you think, doesn't it? If the FBI was, they all went in for that meeting and they went, "Listen, what the hell are all these in the sky?" And they've gone, "Can't tell you." And then you need to tell us. Steven Spielberg's making a new movie, but we can't tell anybody. This is secret. I wonder if some of the things that were seen in the sky were from this movie. You don't know, do you? It looks like it's in trouble, that UFO. It's the technology they've got now, though. This is going to be epic. This movie. See, one of my favorite movies of all times, like Armageddon, Goodfellas, Shawshank Redemption, Casino. I love them films. I reckon this could get in that list. I'm hoping this is one of those films that gets into that list.
Now, stay with me because I have more, but let's talk about a drone flying in New Jersey, and they're filming this movie. Remember the whole drone fiasco?
Well said. Yes, I would say the same thing there.
In New Jersey, right? Was this part of it? Well, filming didn't start till February, so I doubt it, but that's kind of interesting. And can anyone say synchronicity? I don't know, right? This is just very interesting. Drone in New Jersey, filming for the new Steven Spielberg UFO movie called Disclosure. Meanwhile, starting last year, at the end of last year, there was drones flying all over the place in New Jersey, or maybe UFOs. We don't know, but this is just very interesting. Is that becoming part of the movie? Right? Like real world things happening? Are they including it? I don't know. Is that just the camera they're using to film with? But it's moving kind of erratically and odd. So I can't tell, right? What's going on? What's that being used for? Like if that drone is actually in the movie or not. I don't know. But again, I've got more. So let's jump ahead. There was a news clip out of Philadelphia that also did a little piece about filming in the town in New Jersey, where they're filming the movie. And I found this to be rather interesting. And again,
May County shooting a new movie.
I will link the description to this in the description, the video to Patrick's video here. So I played this clip though.
Carrie Corrado spoke to some who say this is exciting for their small town.
Having something like this is yay.
Tucked back in the small town of Tuckahoe, New Jersey, is Steven Spielberg and his crew shooting a movie. For Kyle Hartman, he was able to get a glimpse of the action by the railroad tracks, along with some others who lived in the area.
I've been searching around town all day for this stuff, and I was just trying to follow the clues, from people that around town that gave me and articles online. So it was like a relief to finally see that.
Down the street at Larry's 50s Diner, they said crew members even popped in for some food recently. The diner had been around since the 50s. It even kept the original touches and memorabilia.
And we play only oldies on the radio, on the TV.
Okay.
They have the oldies videos, and that's all we'll play.
So you're kind of like taking everyone back in time.
And they love it. It's been a...
For manager Angela Martinelli and owner and chef Larry Tagaris, they say it's been a thrill having Hollywood in town.
All I know is the people that came here that was making the movie, they came here, they wouldn't tell us anything. We're like, what movie's coming? What is it going to be? Can't tell you, sorry.
In nearby Woodbine, Renee Southard, who works at Lavari's American Grill, says that she can feel the excitement in town. She says with the weather breaking and the movie in town, they're expecting a small boom in business.
This time of the year we do, because now the campgrounds are starting to open up. with weather getting nicer, now daylight savings.
She says customers have been talking about it and can't wait to see what the movie is about.
Growing up here, we're at such a great location. We have Atlantic City, got Cape May. We just had a movie filmed down there. But yeah, we're intrigued. It's intriguing.
Now for two more small updates to just round out this video. Now, one is this drone footage taken by a YouTuber who went out and snuck around there.
Leave that. I'm going to leave that there because obviously I will link the video so you can go and check over on Unvetted. So I don't want to play too much of his content. It's not fair on him. He made the content. So yeah, I will do it. But I found this as well, news thing. I want to play this one for you. Let's see what this says.
It's the set of a major UFO film, giving people in tiny Tuckahoe an experience that's, well, a bit out of this world.
It's an excitement for this area, for this town, to have somebody special like him here.
Hopes for a close encounter of the Spielberg kind as filming gets underway along local railroad tracks.
We live right around the corner, so we come and watch everything and see and maybe meet Mr. Spielberg. That would be wonderful.
The legendary director said to be in there somewhere.
Steven's one of my favorite. To me, he's kind of like...
When you hear of Steven Spielberg and a UFO movie, I'm twitching. I'm like, yes, this is for me.
The GOAT of directors, and I really want to get my eyes on Colin Firth.
After shooting in North Jersey for the past couple weeks, the UFO flick now focusing on scenes in Cape May County. What might be touching down here, stirring up plenty of intrigue.
We've seen things in Tuckahoe yet you've never seen before.
He always finds really good locations, doesn't he, Steven Spielberg? I've got a feeling this is going to be, obviously, it's going to be like a wooded area. It's going to be... There's no hints or anything of the storyline, like no real hints of the name, the dish. I'm glad it's not being called the dish. That's just a really rubbish name. The disclosure, I think that's a rubbish name. I think it'll come up with a belter. I think if it's disclosure, it's disclosure. But I hope it's. I don't know. Like I said, drop what you think or what you hope the name of this film will be called in the comments.
So it could happen in real life.
More and more productions are landing in the Garden State, which offers a significant tax incentive and an additional bonus for meeting certain diversity criteria. The New Jersey Motion Picture and Television Commission is aggressively pitching the state to studios and networks.
I believe that within the next 3-4 years, we'll be the #3 domestic spot for filming TV and your film projects, and that'll be right behind New York and Los Angeles.
Part of the sell is New Jersey's vast array of landscapes, small towns, cities, beaches, mountains, all within a state that's geographically compact.
New Jersey is definitely grabbing a bigger slice of the pie, that's for sure.
I walk down the street, see what's going on. Maybe make a cameo.
Lights, cameras, and a big crew giving small towns a taste of Steven Spielberg movie magic. Ted Greenberg, NBC 10 News.
So we now have a date, June the 12th, 2026. The new UFO movie by Steven Spielberg is going to be released. I am hyped. That is just less than 1 year away. That can't come quick enough for me. We might even get disclosure before this film. No, stupid. What stupid thing to say, my stupid thing to say. Stupid thing. This is good. I will be in a rocking chair talking to my grandkids, saying, "Listen, I used to do YouTube and TikTok, and I used to talk about this." And then we discovered it was one big psyop, and there was no such thing as aliens. And they'll all be laughing at me and everything like that, as people do now. They just laugh. I hope to God I have the last laugh. I hope we have the last laugh. If you're watching this, you're into this topic as well. So yeah, June the 12th, 2026. I'm gonna have a little guess at the name. We're gonna have a little quick guess. I think it's gonna be called The Arrive. They Arrive. They Arrive or something like that, I reckon, something like that. Let me know in the comments, folks, what you think. Good night. God bless. See you on the next one.